Comparative study, Japan versus China and South Korea in virtual human development. The emergence of virtual humans across East Asia represents a fascinating convergence of technological innovation, cultural production, and soft power projection. While Japan pioneered the foundational concepts that would shape this industry, China and South Korea have developed distinct approaches that reflect their unique digital ecosystems and strategic priorities. This comparative analysis examines how these three nations have positioned themselves within the virtual human landscape, revealing broader patterns of regional competition and cultural diplomacy. Japan's journey into virtual human development began with the Vocaloid revolution in 2004, when Yamaha launched its voice synthesis engine. The 2007 release of Hatsune Miku by Krypton Future Media marked a pivotal moment, transforming what began as software into a participatory cultural platform. By 2010, Miku had been featured in over 22,000 songs, and by 2011, she had surpassed 100,000 original tracks. Her transition from digital voice to holographic concert performer established the template for virtual idols as genuine cultural phenomena. The VTuber era began in earnest with Kizuna AI's debut in November 2016, coining the term virtual YouTuber and achieving over 2 million subscribers within 10 months. This breakthrough catalyzed the formation of professional agencies like Cover Corporation's Hololive Production in 2017 and Anycolor's Nyasanji in 2018, which standardized the technical infrastructure and business models that would define the industry. Japan's approach to virtual humans reflects deeply embedded cultural factors. The nation's otaku culture and kawaii aesthetics provided a natural foundation for animated avatars, while the tradition of oshikatsu fan culture encouraged strong parasocial bonds between audiences and virtual personalities. The availability of accessible motion capture technology, combined with established streaming platforms, created an ecosystem where virtual personas could flourish while maintaining the anonymity that appeals to socially anxious creators. China's virtual human development has followed a distinctly different trajectory, characterized by massive platform integration and state-aligned commercialization. Major streaming services like iQIYI launched talent shows such as Dimension Nova to promote virtual idols, while Bilibili created dedicated sections for virtual influencers, hosting over 230,000 virtual anchors by 2022. The market, valued at approximately 3.5 billion yuan in 2020, was projected to exceed 6 billion yuan soon after, reflecting rapid growth driven by e-commerce integration. The Chinese approach differs fundamentally from Japan's creator-driven model. Virtual influencers like Luo Tanyi, who debuted in 2012, became breakout stars not through grassroots fan creation but through strategic platform promotion and brand partnerships. Chinese virtual humans serve primarily as e-commerce influencers, hosting livestream shopping events and brand collaborations that blur the lines between entertainment and commerce. Government policy has significantly shaped China's virtual human landscape. Crackdowns on toxic fandoms and celebrity worship have led brands to favor virtual idols over human stars, viewing them as more controllable and politically safe alternatives. This regulatory environment has accelerated corporate investment in virtual influencers while ensuring their alignment with national messaging priorities. South Korea has approached virtual human development through advanced technology integration and strategic alignment with its broader Hallyu cultural export strategy. The nation's virtual influencer ecosystem includes sophisticated figures like Rosie, created by Sidus Studio, who appears in national advertisements and media campaigns. The government's allocation of 50 billion South Korean won for XR, AI, and metaverse projects in March 2024 demonstrates institutional commitment to this sector. Korean virtual humans distinguish themselves through technological sophistication and integration with the nation's pop culture machinery. Platforms like CodeMiko utilize high-end tools including Unreal Engine and advanced motion capture systems, pushing technical boundaries beyond earlier Japanese implementations. The Seoul Metropolitan Government's deployment of ZIP2-based metaverse spaces for civic engagement illustrates how virtual humans extend beyond entertainment into public services. South Korea's virtual human development operates within the framework of K-wave cultural diplomacy, supported by institutions like the Korean Culture and Information Service. This integration allows virtual figures to serve as digital ambassadors, extending Korean cultural influence through immersive virtual experiences while maintaining the production values associated with K-pop and Korean entertainment. The three nations employ virtual humans as instruments of cultural diplomacy in markedly different ways. Japan leverages its tubers as vibrant cultural ambassadors, with figures like Kizuna Ae serving as official tourism ambassadors and prefectural mascots engaging international audiences. This approach aligns with Japan's Cool Japan strategy, using virtual characters to project technological innovation and cultural creativity. China's virtual human diplomacy operates through what can be characterized as influencer diplomacy, using digital figures to reshape its global image from traditional propaganda to lifestyle-oriented soft power. State-backed virtual idols disseminate mainstream culture while platforms facilitate cultural exchange programs that build bilateral ties through digital engagement. South Korea embeds virtual humans within its comprehensive Hallyu strategy, treating them as extensions of K-pop and Korean cultural exports. AI avatars and digital beings operate within established cultural diplomacy frameworks, supported by overseas cultural centers and integrated into state-to-state soft power initiatives. Japan's tuber phenomenon has profoundly influenced virtual human development across the region, serving as both blueprint and catalyst for innovation. Chinese platforms like Bilibili adopted Japanese interactivity models and aesthetic principles, mirroring live chat engagement and fan dynamics while adapting content to local regulatory requirements. The expansion of Japanese agencies like Hololive into China through platform partnerships demonstrated both the appeal and limitations of cross-border virtual human content. South Korea's response has been more transformative, taking Japanese foundational concepts and enhancing them, with superior production technology, and integration with established entertainment industry practices. Korean virtual influencers combine Japan-inspired streaming formats with advanced motion capture and AI-enhanced personalization, creating hybrid models that reflect Korea's technological capabilities and cultural priorities. The economic structures underlying virtual human development reveal distinct regional approaches to monetization and audience engagement. Japan's diversified revenue model encompasses super chats, memberships, merchandise, concerts, and IP licensing, reflecting the creator-driven nature of its virtual human ecosystem. This approach generates approximately 40% of revenue through live interactions, emphasizing the importance of real-time audience engagement. China's market prioritizes commerce integration, with virtual humans serving as sophisticated e-commerce platforms that combine entertainment with direct sales. Livestream shopping, brand endorsements, and affiliate marketing dominate revenue generation, reflecting the nation's emphasis on virtual humans as commercial rather than purely entertainment entities. South Korea focuses on high-value collaborations including fashion and cosmetics campaigns, virtual event ticketing, and emerging blockchain applications. The integration of NFTs and fan tokens reflects the nation's position at the forefront of digital innovation, and its willingness to experiment with new monetization models. The legal and ethical approaches to virtual human development reveal fundamental differences in how each nation balances innovation with social responsibility. Japan maintains a relatively permissive regulatory environment that prioritizes creator anonymity while addressing specific concerns such as defamation and harassment through case-by-case legal interventions. The challenge of balancing anonymity with financial regulation, particularly regarding tax disclosure requirements, reflects ongoing tensions between creative freedom and administrative oversight. China implements strict platform oversight with dual-track moderation systems that hold platforms legally responsible for content compliance. The Personal Information Protection Law affects how virtual humans collect and use biometric data, while upcoming regulations will mandate AI-generated content watermarking to distinguish virtual from real personas. South Korea adopts transparency-focused regulations that require clear disclosure of sponsored content, and implement strong penalties for non-compliance. The criminalization of non-consensual deepfake content, and attention to virtual influencers' psychological effects on audiences demonstrate a comprehensive approach to digital ethics that extends beyond commercial considerations. The comparative development of virtual humans across Japan, China, and South Korea reveals how technological innovation intersects with cultural values, economic strategies, and political priorities. Japan's pioneering role established foundational concepts that continue to influence regional development, while China's platform-driven expansion demonstrates the power of scale and state coordination. South Korea's technology-enhanced approach illustrates how existing cultural export strategies can be extended into digital realms. These divergent paths reflect broader patterns in East Asian digital culture, where shared technological foundations support distinct national strategies for cultural production and soft power projection. The virtual human phenomenon serves as a lens through which to understand how nations navigate the relationship between technological innovation, cultural expression, and international influence in an increasingly digital world. As this industry continues to evolve, the interplay between these three approaches will likely shape not only the future of virtual humans but also the broader dynamics of digital cultural competition across the region.